Local 4 News is counting down to the Illinois primary by going over what's important to voters throughout the area. We went to counties along the Mississippi River to find out what matters to the people. Tonight we visit Joe Daviess County. It's about 80 miles north of the Quad Cities. More than 22,000 people live there. The county voted for Barack Obama twice, but turned red for Donald Trump in 2016. Local 4's Taylor Bozer joins us in the studio with what people are thinking this year. Taylor?
Jim, around here it's known as Joe Daviess County, but when I spoke to people who live there, they call it Joe Davis County. Regardless of how it's pronounced, one thing that people agreed on was the need for economic development and more job options in the area.
Davis County has kind of turned into a retirement county.
You don't see chains, which is nice. You know, you just see a lot of unique stores, they all have their own little character.
The people are great, and it doesn't matter what political party they are. They're kind, they're caring, they help out.
The county voted for President Obama in 2008 and 2012 and President Trump in 2016, but it's a heavily Republican area.
Actions speak louder than words, and whatever your feelings on the president is, the economy really has picked up under him.
But there are still some other issues of concern for the people living in this farmland community.
We, like other rural communities that have a volunteer ambulance force, are suffering because we can't get enough volunteers. You know, so that's our big problem right now in Joe Daviess County is our ambulance services, because we cannot answer calls because nobody's available.
The concern is jobs, and it's not that jobs won't locate here. We need a 4-lane highway and to get businesses here, but then we also need workforce development too. And so what comes first, the chicken or the egg? You know, the highway, the businesses, or the workforce? So we have to work on all that.
We're seeing more and more of our families and communities have to take on second and third jobs just to pay for simple things such as childcare or education, making sure that there's food on the plate and making sure that there's clothes for their kids. And that's going to be an issue, is how are we going to be able to increase the quality of life for our families in this area?
People are also worried about schools in the area.
It's going to have to come a time here in Joe Daviess County where I can only see about 2 or 3 high schools. They're going to have to do something because the people just aren't going to go for the tax increases anymore.
That's a really tough issue and a very controversial issue. It's very hard to kill a mascot because of the love for the small schools, but I believe that we can look at consolidation and ease the taxpayer burden.
For these big issues in this small community, people just want to be heard.
In Joe Daviess County, sometimes the people that live in what we are considered flyover country are flown over and are not listened to. And I do believe that we need to have a candidate that's going to be able to advocate for us.
I am not a Trumpster, but having said that, I'm not a socialist either.
So we're having a hard time.
So it's a very difficult choice, and I think it's an extremely poor choice.
A choice Illinois voters can make on March 17th.
People have all these issues with the politicians, and yet they don't come and vote. So really they don't have an issue. If you can't come out and vote, then why are you complaining about everything? You have to go out and vote no matter what.
Another issue that was talked about was the declining population. The mayor and the Republican Party chair expressed their worry for this year's U.S. Census results. Their hope is to hold a steady population because a lower population could mean higher taxes for people in the area. Tomorrow we'll be in Henderson County for day number 2, highlighting primary concerns. In the studio, Taylor Bozer, Local 4 News.